Gotta stop at all the signs. Oh man, they just go on forever. Welcome to Canada, eh? Brinkley? Welcome to Canada. Hey, and the sun is actually almost shining. We had to stop at a couple different signs here after going through the checkpoint, but we're on our way down to Waterton Lakes and the Prince of Wales Hotel, and I wanted to show this video because we finally got our chance to see our first bear on the trip. A mommy and her little cub along the side of the road, and right away they ran, which was great. I like to see that. I wanted to make sure and include this part of the footage coming down out of the mountains and into the prairies before getting to the lake, because it was just so cool, so flat with the huge Canadian Rockies sticking up into the air. And we also got some blue sky, which I didn't want to forget to post. It's been kind of rainy. But it was a really nice drive, fun, lots of places to pull over and look. It didn't take us long to get into the park. And then it was all things hotel, resort, and lake. And I believe the little town is called Watson Park. That was really nice. You'll see a little video from there. But Brinkley had a great time. We got out and walked around, almost got blown over a few times. It was so windy. But as you can see, there was no rain and no snow, at least not yet. So we had a great time walking around and exploring. Walking into the Prince of Wales Hotel. Pretty incredible view. Snow moving in. We left the Prince of Wales Hotel and still had a lot of time in the day, so we were hoping to enjoy some hiking. But there are two big reasons coming up why you will see we were not able to get any hiking done today. Yep, and there's reason number one. A hiker had just been killed a few days before we got there by a bear. And reason number two, it was snowing south of us, but it was raining hard within just a mile or so of leaving the hotel. So we just went for a nice drive, got to see another bear and have fun watching that walking around a little bit. And then just a beautiful drive through the area, which you can see was obviously consumed by a large wildfire within the last few years, just starting to grow back a little bit. And of course, when traffic stalls, you know there's something to look out for. So like everybody else here, we watched it until it ran away. Except for Brinkley. He was sleeping soundly, and since we were driving so slow in this area, we didn't mind if he moved up front a little bit. And then we headed down into the village and into the Waterton Lakes National Park Visitor Center, which was beautiful. Even a great display about scat. What are you doing? What's she doing, Brinkley?
What is this?
Is that a big black bear? Huh? Is that what we just saw? Yeah. Beautiful area. Driving through Waterton Lakes, there's the Lodge Hotel, and then we had to stop at Wieners of Waterton and see what they've got for specials. So we went into Wieners of Waterton. Had to think of that for a second. We got a big smoky. We got some fries. We got all kinds of bagger fries, leftovers.
Baglers.
Baglers, is that what they're called? I had never heard that term. That was good. Fantastic sausage. Holy cow, is that good? So well worth it. 2 thumbs up. You want to give some paws up, Brinkley? Yeah, you're not going to try any.
He wants food.
Yeah, he wants the fries. We stayed one rainy night at a Harvest Host. When in Canada, you got to do Tim Hortons. And it's pretty cloudy and it rained hard last night, but we are on our way over there and there is sun shining. All things Banff. Let's keep our fingers crossed that we can get out and at least see a little bit. The forecast isn't looking good for the next few days. 8 o'clock in the morning and there's a live hockey game on TV at the Tim Hortons. Gotta love it. Hey, we started driving up into the mountains toward Banff, saw some wildlife. We didn't really hang around the city that much. It's not really our kind of city, to be honest. And so we wanted to get out. We wanted to start our hiking right away as rain and snow were moving in. We walked around Lake Louise a little bit, and then it started raining, so we had to wait a bit. Well, it stopped raining, which is nice, huh? And we're on a trail up the hill from Lake Louise. We'll see where it takes us.
So, stopping at all these beautiful places.
All right, it's just a little bit uphill. I'm holding the camera level. Woo! It's way up there. Looks just like Door County except for the elevation change. And it's mid-June and we're seeing snow on the side of the trail from probably from last night because it's snowing up high today and it's supposed to snow down here later today. So we'll see. But just a beautiful trail. Oh, yeah, I'm breathing hard. So I was saying there was snow from the snow they reported last night, but nope, the trail even has ice on it left over from the winter. All the way up here. Yep, I'm breathing heavy. This is a huge elevation gain. It's a short trail, but man, the elevation gain is incredible. And we got quite a view up there through the trees. Okay, so we go all the way up that way. And then here's the view that we get. We got a snow-covered peak up here. We got Lake Louise down here. There's the Fairmont through the trees. So it was definitely worth it. See some paddlers down there. Well, I guess we're not going any further. All right, as with any trail, going down is a much different perspective, and it just started snowing. There was snow bouncing off of Corinne's hood here in front of me. I can hear the grapple hitting my jacket. And I can see it bouncing onto Corinne's hood. Bouncing off your hat, actually. It's June, and it's snowing, and it looks like they got an inch or so up a little higher elevation. Yep.
There you go.
It's really starting to come down my neck. Yep.
On this side.
Yeah. Beautiful. February, it was Florida and 95 degrees. June, it's southern Canada, 38 or 39 degrees probably, and snow. Love it. So the photos and videos of Lake Louise and Banff National Park are always so fun because you never see any people in them. But that's really not realistic. Corinne and I were just talking, and I bet there's at least 3 continents represented here today, if not 4, with the languages we're hearing. And the hike we just took, we found it. Now let's see if I can find it through the video. Yep, there it is right there. There's where we just were. We almost made it to the top. Not quite. Another grand hotel. This one isn't old, but it sure is beautiful.
So, do we get this one for Brinkley? Like that dog is worth.
Like that doggy. Yep, okay.
Or do we get this one for Brinkley?
Oh, I think we definitely get that one.
With a button up front.
Oh, heck yeah, we definitely get that one. Yeah. And then we get,
Oh, here,
it's like a
okay.
healthy bacon cheeseburger. Yeah, right.
Sorry, Brinkley, you're not getting it.
Not getting it. Hi, buddy. So as we're getting ready to leave here, you can at least see it's getting a little brighter. Starting to open up a little bit back here in the valley. Hey, the sun's coming out. So we went back up and got Brinkley, came back down, had some fun. Walked around a little bit, got him some exercise. Lots of different RVs here in the RV parking lot. Then it was time to drive down to Johnston Canyon campground. We were able to get a couple of nights there where we could go and hike the falls. And in the span of about 30 seconds, it went from not too bad of a day to look at these low-hanging clouds rolling in. I thought I'd show you our drive through the campground. Some of these provincial park campgrounds are beautiful. And just like that, it's snowing. The weather is changing by the second. Firewood being delivered to the campground. He said he does it once a week. It's almost all pine with a little bit of spruce. It comes from about 200 kilometers away, which was surprising when he said that. It's a lot of firewood. Somebody's patiently watching on the other side because we're cooking hamburgers tonight over a fire. And only one train last night that we heard. So that was nice since the train tracks are right behind the campground. We decided to get up and go for a nice drive. What's the saying? Every time we turn around a corner, there's a new and better view. Clouds are obscuring the peak of that hill, but these hills over here have opened up. Kind of. This is right behind our campground. In one direction, in the other direction it's an active train track. If it wasn't getting down into the mid-30s by morning, we'd have our windows open so we could hear it. One nice thing about the provincial parks, the wood is free and it's all over the place. Actually, it's not free. You pay for it in your camping reservation in a lot of the places. But when we pulled in here, we were warned about a grizzly bear. And sure enough, right in front of our rig is a big dropping of grizzly bear scat. Gotta love that. But it's a beautiful campsite outside of Banff. It's actually Johnston Canyon campground right by Johnston Falls. It rained a little bit after we left Lake Louise, but now it's pretty nice, just a little overcast. We've got the mountains right behind us here, and it's a little low clouds, I guess. I can see snow up there. But it's going to be a beautiful evening of camping. Hey, Brinkley. Hey, Brinkley Boo. Hi, buddy. What's Mom doing in here?
Pizza night.
Oh, pizza night. Gotta love that. Sounds good. Does Brink get pizza?
Nope.
I don't think so. Okay, that's not working there. It is working there.
So what you doing, roving reporter?
Fixing an awning that is ticking me off. And it's raining. At least it's not snowing. That's the good news.
And it's 38 degrees.
Is that what it is?
Yep. And picnic tables can be handy.
Well, when it's the only thing you got, huh? Okay, it's not that. I just remember that there were two screws in here. One was a Phillips head and the other was something else, and I don't remember what. So, you gotta guess. Well, good morning from Banff National Park. It is time to start moving north. And so Brinkley and I have decided that it's Crazy Hair Week. So I took the hat off and it's Crazy Hair Week. We didn't have any rain overnight, and it's not raining this morning, although
You probably can't see it, but it's so foggy and the clouds are so low, we can't see the mountains over here this morning, so that's kind of crazy. Had a big, huge fire, roaring fire last night, and had dinner over the fire. That was a lot of fun. So now we're headed up to Jasper and up the Ice Fields Parkway today, and we'll spend one night in Jasper, and then we will start heading seriously north, I guess is the best way to put it. So yeah, whew, it was 38 degrees when we first got out here this morning, but a beautiful campsite, except for the train. If you know our travels, it is all about rain and trains, because that always happens when we are out traveling. So you can kind of see the campground behind us here. We met some folks, really nice folks from Minnesota right behind us here. That was a pleasant time. And in fact, if it wasn't for them, we would have been stuck for a little while, because I needed a special tool for the Carefree awning, which lately hasn't been very carefree, thank you very much. Getting a little tired of that, having to work on that every once in a while. I think you might remember when we were in the Everglades, we had to fix a Carefree awning situation that we had. So it is what it is. And when you're RVing, you need special tools. I forgot one of those special tools at home. So when we get to Jasper later today, first stop, Ace Hardware. I think they have an Ace Hardware there. Oh, guess what? Perfect timing. That's what we've been living with for 48 hours. Gosh. And that one's going south. That one's going down the mountain, so it's going about 50 miles an hour, we figure. When they're coming up, they're going about 5 to 10 miles an hour. So that's hilarious. That was perfect timing. Take care. See you soon.
Love the clearness. The cave and Middle Falls, which aren't really listed, and then Upper Falls. We'll try and get up there if we have time. All right, we came from the campground. We're going for sure to Lower Falls. We'll see about Upper Falls, and I doubt ink pots. Quite a canyon. Reality of a beautiful photo spot these days. You're the 5,000th person to get here, and it's only 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Lower Falls of Johnston Canyon Creek. And there's a cave on the other side.
So there's the back side of the cave, and there's the lineup of people to get into it. So we came around a corner, and the other side here really looks like it's gonna fall in. And sure enough, the Park Service thinks it's going to also. They've got cameras mounted with a solar box pointed right at that fault. So we're still in the Johnston Creek area. There's beautiful, just wanted to show you the beautiful snow-capped mountains, which have disappeared today. But on the other side of the road, they got snow up top last night. And from what we understand, it's snowing pretty good on the Icefields Parkway right now, which we'll be on in about an hour. So today's drive might be interesting. We'll see.